So you know when we see a chopping game, we just gotta play it. So we got a new one today, we got Chop Chains. We're gonna play the story mode. So we have auto swipe to rent arm fatigue. Ooh, sure. And basically what we're gonna do is we have this little guy over here, with a little axe, and our only goal is just try to chop the trees by hitting it. Yeah. We do that a couple times, and every time we do, we get wood, and now we can access the skill tree. So we can get ourselves some spawn rate, and we have axe damage, chest tree, ooh, and axe chain, which is going to be our main thing. So we'll keep doing that a little bit. Now every tree has its own HP bar. We cannot see it, but we do know it's there. So every so often, after a couple of hits, they should disappear, and they have a chance of growing back. Now we can upgrade it later so that they grow back even faster, and we'll also get other upgrades a little bit later as well. That'll also help out. But for right now, we just kind of want to focus on getting the rest of our wood, so we can get more upgrades. So we'll stop at about 250. There we go. A little bit over, 252. And now we can get ourselves some axe chain. And now we have that maxed. And we get some axe damage, because we will need that too. So now, we should have a chance of getting chains. There we go. So it's a little bit hard to see. There's a chance that when we hit this, there's a chance for a chain. Yeah, there it is. A little white line that flashes between multiple trees. So it's a chance, but, you know, when there's a chance, there's usually upgrades to make it better. So once again, we'll go up to about 250, and then we'll check it out again. There we go, a little bit more. And there we go. So now we have a chance of getting a chest tree, which I'm very interested in what it does. And we can increase the fortune, the amount of extra resources. That sounds like fun. And we'll get more spawn rate. But now we have a chance for a chest tree. Sounds a little interesting, but I'm not sure what it looks like. Is it look like a chest, or is it just a lucky tree that gives us more? Who knows? There's only one way to find out. Oh, there's one right there. So it actually does look like a tree. I honestly wasn't expecting that. We can increase the island size. Oh my gosh. And super tree trees. Oh, interesting. So now we have super trees, which I'm assuming are like this yellowy gold here. So we can open up trials. Ooh. So we can click on this one. So we need to break 75 of these and 10 of these chest trees. It's actually a very good look at what the chest trees look like as well. There we go. Ooh, we got a record. Nice. We had to beat 11 seconds. Wow. So I think we just set a new record for it. I'll check that out a little bit later. Maybe. But we do know that we can do it. We can open up a converter. Oh. Interesting. But it seems that now we can turn our regular wood into this yellow wood here. Golden wood. So that must mean there's more upgrades. Yes. Spawn rate. Interesting. There's super tree upgrades as well. We should increase our regular one first, I'm thinking. And we'll get the spawn rate. Oh, and there's an axe shop here. We'll check that out in a little bit as well. So the next option for us seems to be we could try another trial, but we're kind of struggling a lot with the gold trees, so I think we'll give it a little bit of time before we do that. So we did kind of just barely pass our first one. So we'll get a couple more upgrades first. So we'll go to 400, there we go. And now, we could get more chest trees. We'll get the spawn rate maxed out. And we'll get the fortune maxed out. We could get super trees again, but I want to get more chest trees. So we'll focus on getting the chest trees now. That way we can max that one out. And then we can focus on some of the other ones. We also get chest trees pretty often as well. Come on. Yeah, we really need more damage. Those are really hard to get rid of. I'm very curious to know if it's possible to get rid of everything. Nice, chain overdrive. We find 250 chains between trees. Perfect. Chain reactions are going to be a big upgrade for us. So we can actually get more the axe chains, and we'll max out the chest tree. Now down here we have axe chains, increases the chance, bounces on another tree. So these two are the exact same, but they take two different types of wood, which we don't currently have enough, and 83 regular wood into the gold wood's only 16. That's not a lot. So we'll put that off to the side right now for the moment. And we'll just kind of focus on grinding a little bit. We're definitely gonna need a lot more gold wood as well. So we'll get some of that. But yeah, if we convert 500, that only gives us 100 regular wood. But I think we'll do it anyway, just because I know some of the upgrades that we need. Take it. There's axe damage. We can get the axe shop. Interesting. So now we have an axe. So we can get a super axe, but we need a lot. We need 500 or 5,000 regular wood and 500 gold wood. We're not quite there just yet, but we can get island size. And the next upgrade is a slime tree. Interesting. We'll go axe damage. And I think we're just gonna go back to grinding. I'm not sure we're quite ready for 5,000 just yet, though. I mean, we could try, but I think it might be easier just to spend our resources on getting upgrades so it becomes faster to get there. So go through all this. I'm also noticing a lot of these flowers showing up. And I think they show up every time we get rid of a gold tree, maybe? Interesting. Or maybe they're just decorations. Okay, so we're at 800 now. We could go back to Super Tree, which I think we might have to, because nothing else takes regular wood anymore. We get slime trees. That'll be interesting. But we'll get ourselves the regular for super trees, we can get spawn rate, and we'll convert the last little bit we have, which is enough for another axe damage. Nice. And we can get fortune as well, so we'll come back and get fortune after. And there's our first slime tree. So the slime tree gives us these green slimy logs. So those will be used for our future upgrades. So we'll keep that in mind for a little bit later. Very nice, very nice. So now we have 600. So once again, we don't have anything that takes regular wood. So we'll convert all of our regular wood into, oh gosh, slime wood. We only get 24 out of 620. Ooh, it's fine. We'll get the gold. So now with the gold, we can get our axe damage, and we'll get the fortune. And we'll get spawn rate. Tree spawn rate, why not? The faster the trees respawn, the more we get. So we'll get a couple more things of wood. I'll quickly convert them all into gold. How much do we get if we convert this into our gold? Oh gosh. It only gives us 7 for both. That is a ripoff. 614 for only 122. That's pretty bad. What did I just get? What? That's a little strange. We have nothing anymore. Yeah, I don't think we want to focus on the slime trees just yet. So we'll stick to getting our gold trees first. We're almost there. And I think if we get our next axe, then we can try. I don't know how well it'll work, but we can try and get ourselves our next upgrade for our axe. I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, it is much better actually. But that does take 5,000, which we aren't really there yet, so we'll keep that in mind for a little bit later. But for the time being, we can grind a little bit more and let's see what we can get. So we can increase spawn rate again. We can get more slime trees. We can increase the chance of a slime tree to spawn. Sure. We really need to also focus on these ones down here, so. But we're also getting a lot more wood, oh my gosh. So I think now would be a good time to maybe start saving up for our 5,000. I'm a little worried about our gold tree spawn rate though. We don't get them very often. Which is kind of disappointing actually. Or maybe I'm just not lucky. So we just get a lot there. Very nice, very nice. Also, I think our chest trees give any type of wood. I don't think it's just regular wood. I think it's a chance, maybe? Or maybe I was just seeing things, maybe. Either way, we're getting wood out of it. So, we can come back in here, and now we can finally get our axe chains and our axe chains for the regular. There we go. And super trees, you know what? Chance for them to spawn, why not? Ooh. But we are getting a lot more actually. So we had 3,000, so 2,000 more to go. But we are needing a lot more gold wood, which is a bit of a problem actually. So I think we're gonna hit the 5,000 before we hit the 500 gold. which I hadn't expected at all, actually. I was assuming we'd be able to get more of the gold wood, because it's such a small amount. Well, actually, maybe we will. It kind of just depends on how lucky we get. There's 100 away, or 1,400 away. Yeah, we're definitely getting the gold first. Yeah, there we go. So now we just need regular wood. As for the other wood, like these ones, we can get spawn rate, axe damage. Okay, I'll take free axe damage. And because I know we have a lot here, I know we can probably just get it back. We'll get the super trees so they spawn more often. The forest unlocks passive income. Oh, wait, hold on. We kind of need that, actually. Wait, 140 was it? Yeah, 140. We'll come back to that. That'll be a bonus. We're gonna love that. Also, the axe damage is beautiful. We're just breezing through all the trees now. Slime trees still need a little bit of work, but it's probably about the same thing as was as gold originally. Very nice, very nice. We're kind of at like a neck-and-neck race here. Are we gonna get the gold first, or are we gonna get the regular? We get the regular. And there we go. So now we can get ourselves then a super axe, which is a gold axe. Actually, that's pretty cool. We get passive income. Ah. So we can increase the timer. So it's about almost every 9 seconds, every 10 seconds, we'll get 800 wood. Or is it 1 wood every 10 seconds? I think it's only 1. Or actually, wait. We're getting 20? Oh. We beat the game, but we're gonna keep going. So there are a few more upgrades I want to try and max out before we finish. And one of them is going to be our damage, but also in here, I would like to try and get the challenges done. Come on, we got this. Let's try to get rid of all the green ones first, if I can. Or actually, we're going to get rid of all the gold ones first. Wow, 11 seconds. That's pretty impressive, actually. But we can head in and we can try and get our 30 seconds for this one. Come on, 30 seconds, get rid of all of them. We can do this. We just focus on getting all the gold ones and regular. And we can focus on these ones after. On halfway. Come on, 11 more. 1 more. Oh, we were just slightly over. And the problem is we still have to get rid of the tiny ones. Ooh. 30, we are 7, almost 8 seconds over. Okay, we'll come back to that in a little bit. As for the forest, we can increase the amount to 40. So that's not doing too bad anymore. As for this, our next option here would be going for all of our slime logs, I believe, because I think we're done with the other two. Yeah, we are. Balloon tree. That might be fun. But at the moment, we're completing a lot of things, actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna focus on getting a bunch of resources, and then we're gonna turn everything into the slime logs. Or maybe we just focus on the forest, actually. I'm very curious to know what happens if I just, like, turn it all the way down to, like, 1 second. Oh, we still actually need gold logs. I actually didn't notice. Okay, well, we got that. That needs a lot more. Super tree, not yet. How much do I get out of this? 43? No thanks. That's not worth it. And super tree. 60% chance, but that's not what we want to focus on yet, though. Alright, we need 500. Not too bad. Okay, there's our 500. And that actually unlocked a lot more things, oh my gosh. So that's maxed out now. So, slime tree. Spawn rate, axe damage, or fortune. 6 times the original amount, why not? Or at least 6 times chance. Very nice, very nice. We come through, collect all of these. So I keep seeing this, so why not? We'll buy it. Okay, now we come back to the skill tree. And at the very bottom, we need 370 actually. That is expensive. Or there's more axe damage or fortune. We'll get fortune again. That was pretty much all of it. But we get them back quite often actually. So we just come through here. Pretty much just get rid of everything. And then we'll work on the chains again. We'll need more axe damage if we want to get through and beat that 7 seconds over. So that was kind of unfortunate. I thought we might actually make it, but we weren't quite ready. Especially for those tiny ones, because we beat the goal, but then we had to get rid of the small ones afterwards. Okay. So now we can come back into here. We get our second axe chain, and our last one is 550. That isn't too bad. We do get them quite frequently sometimes. So 550 isn't the worst thing ever. As for gold, I believe we're officially done with gold actually. Yeah, we're done with gold. So all of that I had with gold can now be transferred over to here. 300 actually. It's not bad. So we have enough to max out our axe chain. Super trees. We need 200 to max that out. We'll come back and get another 50. There we go. That's maxed. So we're getting pretty close now. Void skill tree. 212. Why not? Sounds like fun. A little bit more. That should do it. And oh, we need one more. There we go. Boom. So now we have the void skill tree. Oh, tree. Unlock additional upgrades for various trees. How do we get those? Is that from... Oh, we can prestige now. One skill is 1 prestige. So we've actually done 63 of them, which would be enough to get that and maybe another one. But I don't think we're gonna do that. At least not this time. So we want to try to get all of the upgrades that we can. But I don't think we're gonna go past our balloon tree here. I think we'll leave that for another time. But our next upgrade for what we can do is we can get the slime tree, or we can do axe damage. I think we'll do axe damage. So 160, so pretty much all we really need to do is just grind through all of these. There's so much stuff now because we've upgraded. And our axe chain is really nice, actually. We're getting so much more. Whoa. Okay, and then we can transfer everything over here. Same with these. Come back into the skill tree. There we go. Damage maxed out. Spawn rate maxed out. So the only upgrade available for us to buy now is just our slime tree chance to spawn, which we do need a lot more for, but that's alright. We get it back quite often. Very nice, very nice. Oh, we can zoom out. I didn't even know I could do that. Interesting. So I think we'll upgrade the chance, and then we'll try to do that, like, challenge one more time. I think we can do it now. So we'll convert, head on to the skill tree, and there we go. It's all the upgrades we have available to us.